Hey, this is Tim, TTT Urban Homestead. Time for the weekly tour. I'm going to try to make it quick. Alright, strawberry patch looking good. I actually see some flowers now. So, June bearing, I think, means June bearing this year. Sounds good. So, when you see them little flowers, those will be strawberries eventually. Alright, we got the squash bed in. Been working on hardening these plants off and getting them into bed. Looking good. Added a couple more jalapeno plants back here. We hardened those off this week. Bell peppers have been in a while, being a little slow. Jalapenos are looking really good in the front. And I'm seeing blooming going on. So blooming hopefully means a jalapeno. Alright. Amaryllis blooming. Amaryllis. I will put the description in there. I've been kind of, these plants started out as a bulb, one single bulb, and then I ended up expanding it. I lost a couple in the wintertime, but I guess I had them in the greenhouse, but I didn't really add any heat to it. Some of my cosmos seeds had popped up from last year. This one I think is the mother plant, so all of those little stems, or those that are popping out, those are actually extra bulbs. So probably by the end of the season, I'll go ahead and split this one out, and I can have a lot more next year. So I'll line up this whole area, but I'm going to use bigger bags. These little small bags are too small, so I'll use at least 5 or 7 gallon. These are 7 gallon, and they just grow really good. And that, okay, the onions and garlic. Got some garlic down here. Got onions really starting to, looks like they're trying to form their bulbs. And keep an eye on that. Sometimes you have to go in and open it up a little bit around there so that it can expand. But I keep this soil, since it's bags, I really pay attention. See, there's one right there. So I'm not planting these I don't plant them in the fall or winter. I actually start seeds and then put them out as early as I can. Probably maybe March. Get them going. They do okay at that period. So they've been growing April, May. So a couple months they've been growing. Some of these are little bulbs that I bought, and then other ones are actually, I started with seed in 6 packs, and then I kind of transplanted the little slips, and I've had more success doing the seeds than the where you buy the bulbs and plant them. So I've had a lot more success with the seeds. So, and these are all seeds. They just, I don't know, they just look a whole lot better. Alright, this is the front beneficial attraction area, kind of made up by itself because all of these seeds are volunteer. We got zinnia, different colors, pink, orange. Got some marigolds down there. Over there is kind of a little section too. Plus, I like throwing up a lot of sunflowers along this fence line because in the afternoon, this is west, and later in the season, it's just really going to be super hot over here. So, just to give these plants a little relief in the afternoon, I'll put up a wall here. But I like the fact that I think this is going to end up being the best place for the onions as far as the sun, because the backyard I just get too much shade in the afternoon and evening. It even shades back there in certain spots around 1 or 2. So I think this will be a better spot for the onions, and we'll find out. All right, we've got our eggplant really starting to shoot up now. And I've seen some flowers kind of popping out, but I don't know what they're going to do. It was cool the last couple weeks. Now it's supposed to warm up. It's supposed to be above at the high 50s and 60s now for probably hopefully the rest of the spring. So that will help any of these summer, like even the okra, and especially the like tomatoes and eggplant. Tomatoes and eggplant are kind of in the same family, so if you kind of try to raise them in the same environment as far as heat and stuff and sunlight, you'll have the best results. You can do whatever you want. I'm just telling you what I do. There's a million different ways now. You can find all these different methods on the internet nowadays. But I pretty much try to stay, as far as the plants go, I am kind of dialing in the science of it more, and the biology of the soil and things, that I just learned over time. Irrigation. So we got irrigation, and I've actually incorporated a lot of automation. As you can see down in the bed, there's a drip line, and I have drip lines that go the whole length of this bed, along with the drip lines on everything else. You can see the tubing, but all this ties into orbit. They all tie into an orbit beehive controller. It has 4 zones, and I have 2 zones in the front, 2 zones in the back. So I'll show you that when I get back there. I'm still kind of working on it. Plus, I'm working on a lot of automation with soil meters, and then switches for different areas. So inline valve switchers that will turn on when I set up a whole plan. Basically, if the soil reaches 35% or below, the temperature or the soil moisture, then it will kick on the irrigation for literally 10-15 minutes or something like that for a specific bed or area. These are 4 o'clock highs. I'll try to get them. I think they opened last night, but I didn't catch them. All right, this is we've already done this, and we're gonna head to the back. Oh my! I like the way my bachelor button. Well, that one's got trampled on too many times, but this one's looking really nice. And you can actually get the seeds off of these pretty easily, like right here. If you just pluck the top of it, they pretty much self-seed themselves. So you can grab some seeds and do it yourself or whatever. All right, in the backyard, this is kind of my little work area. It's in the shade, and this is where I might harden off things. Start out here. I do some propagation stuff, things like that. I got these bags ready for some peppers. I got way too many peppers. Over here, I was hardening off these peppers this week, and they're looking real good. They're fine now. And this is the way, if I put it in the bag, that's the way it's going to look right there. I actually am saving this specific Paris cost because I want to collect the seeds from it. Got lemon balm, Paris cost lettuce, some more squash. I'm going to bag these up instead of in the ground. We've got more lemon balm, and I've got peppermint, so that's coming out on the rack. I transplanted, so whenever I transplant stuff, I always give it even a day or two, just to get the roots established. There's my basil and just regular mint, and I'm going to split that up. Some more marigolds, my chives. Okay, over to the cucumber area. Looking real good. I'm keeping these marigolds trimmed down because I need these plants to get sun, so they're starting to shade. Nasturtium, actually saw a flower down in there, so that's pretty cool. Like this nasturtium, I grew it in here last year, and I know some of the seeds. I actually kind of want to keep it arranged a little, but some of the seeds popped up kind of where I want them, so on the ends, things like that, to try to, if they can catch or attract something to them instead of my cucumbers, I'll be really happy about that, along with the marigold scent that hopefully, the scent of the marigold hopefully, what do you call it, confuses the pests sometimes. There's another Paris cuss. So we got peppers in the front, and I'm putting peppers in the back. I grow them over there a lot of years, but I think they actually get leggy a little bit, but they do well because later in the season, the sun shoots right through here. Right now, it's still over here, and it gets shaded early, but later the sun is going to be going right through here, which will give these two beds a little more sun, especially this one. But I've got dill, marigolds, peppers, and even some green beans here on the front. These are the jalapeno peppers toward the east side that'll catch more sun in the afternoon. These will get shaded quicker. These are like bell peppers, and they're okay with that. Raised bag tomatoes. Alright, so raised bag tomatoes, we're looking good. And we're actually seeing little baby tomatoes. 1, 2. I see 2 on that one, so that's good. These are red tomatoes. I forget the variety that I put in, but I know they're red. Getting some flowers, and I see another one right there. It's an actual little baby tomato in there. Excited about that. Alright, so this one, these are yellow tomatoes over here. And there's actually I think the biggest one that I've seen out here is that one. But a lot of them, 1, 2, 3. So I'm seeing 3 tomatoes here. So really progressing. May, what is it, 16th or 17th? They're doing good. So we're gonna keep up what we're doing. All right, and these are red. Oh, we got some here. I need to start doing my daily inspections now, because I want to keep an eye out for the hawk moth, the hornworm, and things like that. So I'm going to do a lot better this year, I hope. Hopefully, got to set up an inspection routine, day and night. Nighttime, you can use a blue light to come out and shine that blue light up on your plants, and you'll actually see the little hornworms if they end up showing up. I'm going to try to catch the eggs before they even hatch. So hopefully the lacewing that I'm incorporating and adding some out in my especially tomato area, hopefully they take care of some of that too. They eat the eggs, and then they actually lay their eggs on the back of a hornworm, and it kind of paralyzes them. So I'm just hoping. I really need to inspect, though. That's one of the biggest parts, is even basically on a daily basis, because a hornworm can take out a tomato plant in just literally 48 hours. So the one thing to watch for is, if you can catch them in the first 12 hours, just by seeing that they're eating the plant, you can get those off of there. You don't want to let it go. I'd say you don't want to let it go over a day without looking at your tomato plants, especially here. I'm in Zone 8 in Georgia. It gets humid, I just always get hit by these hornworms, tomato worms, and I'm tired of it. All right, so got our kind of an area here that I'm letting. It's a wild radish, and I'm just keeping it. I'm gonna let it go because I like it. It's really attracting some beneficial insects. That's a regular radish. Just popped up. Let that thing go. Strawberries. Back here, the bag system's okay. I just probably need to be better at. I don't have any irrigation on this, and they just dry out and things like that. So I need to be better at that. There are some here. See, they weren't even picked. All right, let's check the blackberry area, and then I'll show you the irrigation. Oh, this is the soil area, soil mixing, wood chips. I sift the bottom area of the wood chips to get really good composted, almost done composted soil. It takes about 5 years really. But when you get that fine little sifted stuff, that is really good. It's got a lot of life in it that when you add to your soil and stuff. Not you're not growing stuff in it. You're just adding a little bit because it acts like basically it's like inoculating your soil. You don't need a lot. All right. I need to come out here and pick some more blackberries. I probably got a couple pounds out of it. I'm not sure. I picked them, let them sit in the fridge for a while. If they don't get eaten, I'll bag them up and freeze them. Maybe we can do something with them. That's the fish pond. Still got 3 fish. I had to cover this because something was coming in, killing my fish. This is the Orbit Beehive controller. This is my zones. It's not a like super professional setup. This is kind of all rigged up. So, but that's how we do it. I'm gonna get this on the board like it's supposed to be. I'm also supposed to tie it into the water tanks. I haven't done that, and I have a pump, so I can either use water tank water or tap water. Right now, I'm pretty much using tap water. Got the smoker and the grill. Alright, well, get a chance. Appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, and we'll talk to you soon.